Along the beautiful shores of Adan, Ningo, and Pram Pram, a silent battle is unfolding. On one hand, the sea threatens to consume our lands and livelihoods. On the other, an unseen community, one that has existed here long before us, is now fighting for its very survival. In response, Pram City TV, in partnership with Frontline for Climate Action, has launched a campaign to ask questions, to seek answers, and to bring this urgent issue to the attention of the authorities and the public.
My name is Solomon Jangma, the head of programs at the Frontline for Climate Action. We have seen the effects of the climate change at our coastal line. Thankfully, government has come into our aid with the provision of sea defense right from the Ningo area that is coming towards the Pram Pram area. And we are so excited about this. But be it as it may, as we are saving life and properties of humans, we are also thinking of the aquatic life of the species that are in the ocean.
My name is Aya Kujuama. I'm a retired lecturer from the University of Ghana in the Department of Marine and Fisheries Science. I've worked on sea turtles, marine environment for close to 40 years. We all need shoreline protection because of eroding shorelines and to protect infrastructure behind on the beaches. So in so doing, we have to be very, very conscious of the biodiversity along the shore as well. So the design of shoreline protection must take into account, even in the intertidal areas, we want to protect the beaches. There are several designs. We have something we call revetments, which run horizontal to the shoreline, and then what we call groins, which run vertical to the shoreline. In areas where we need to protect the shoreline as well as biodiversity, more or less, we need to use the groin part. Groins are the vertical things that project like breakwater. And then we have to design it in such a way that there is no erosion downstream. When you put out the groin, prevent the sun from coming, and then there's erosion downstream, like we all know. So what we've got to do is that do a careful engineering study and make sure that the length of the groin will be such that the sandy bits between the 2 or 3 groins protected. We don't lose the beach. But if you use revestments, we run horizontal, sea turtles can't come again and nest again. You lost the beach forever. You can't even go to a beach and play football and swim. So in such situations, sometimes the combination is the best.
As part of the planning, even though we want to adapt and then become a resilient environment for human beings to exist, as well as aquatic life, all plans that will be made in terms of putting up infrastructure to adapt or fight against climate change, we want aquatic life to be embedded in so many ways. For instance, where I am speaking right now, if you look behind me, you see a lot of plastics. Today, we get complaints of fishermen going to sea catching plastics. And these are all human activities that affect aquatic life.
Sometimes we call something we call offshore revetment. You put the rocks offshore before the waves break. So it breaks the force of the waves. So when it gets to the shore, it won't cause any erosion at all and protect the beaches. I have not seen that being done here yet. That's something we have to consider seriously.
The government of Ghana, in its quest to protect coastal communities from rising sea levels and erosions, has undertaken a construction of robust sea defense system. These walls, built to safeguard human lives and properties, stand as a testament to resilience. But amid this human triumph, another story emerges, a story of sea turtles, crabs, and countless marine species whose ancient cycle of life is now being disrupted.
I think sea turtles are like the queens of the ocean. They have a very important role in all the environments. Each sea turtle eats something that is important. So like hawksbill eats something, the leatherback eats something, and they do the maintenance of the ocean. They're like gardeners, and they're a species that take care of other species. So it's my mission to take care of all the beings that were created. And then a sea turtle is a being that has been here for 150 million years.
For generations, these shores have been a sanctuary, a birthplace for turtles that return year after year to lay their eggs. Today, their paths are blocked, Their nesting grounds are erased and buried under stones.
We need people in the beaches and the mangroves. If we know about things and we know the little animals that are there, maybe it's going to be easier for us to take care of them. Because once we get close to something and we love it, we take care of it.
So that means when our sea turtles are perishing our water bodies, we have no reason to live on there. To all the perish we can also pass. So we try as much as possible with all our efforts to make sure this creature is being protected. This our thing has been going on for years now. Whenever we fail to protect these eggs from animals or humans, it is believed that the damaged eggs represent the number of unborn babies we are going to miss in the family. Yes. Which I'm not sure any of the family members, I don't want to lose my unborn baby because we need more of these children to come grow so that they all help protect these animals. So when it comes to the issue of my family, which is Oshiko and Pram, we have a major role to perform in protecting these animals.
Car leaders, community leaders, and government leaders should be able to do more sensitization so that we'll be able to save aquatic life while defending or protecting the lives along the coast of Ghana.
Through education, advocacy, and dialogue, we hope to find balance where both humans and nature can thrive. We believe the survival of these creatures is tied to our own. A healthy ocean means a healthy planet.
I think it's very difficult because if you have lack of food, it's very difficult to choose what you're gonna eat. So I think the message is not for the people, but for the business people, for big hotels, and for the governments. They need to create opportunities, job opportunities, and especially bring people together to know more about the sea.
Over Ada and Ingo, the Wave whisper a call to action. Let us listen. Let us act, not only for ourselves, but for the generations to come and for the creatures that share these shores with us.